Is there a child in here that we heard crying before?
That was like a whistle. Yeah.
Ghost Dimension.
Well, it's another Tuesday, but today's really special because today is summer solstice, the longest sunlit day on the planet. So to everybody that's here and anybody that watches this later on, happy summer solstice. May the blessings be abound and just be crazy good, and enjoy the day, right? Enjoy that sun, grandfather's sun, and he's gonna be up for a while, so get some sun if you can. It's beautiful here for a change in Michigan. I'm lighting the candle. It is lit. It is sage and white sage and lavender. I'm gonna put it over here so it doesn't bug the birds. There we go. Hopefully the cats won't be bothered by it too. So I will secure it where it is. Okay, so we are going to do some readings today. The deck, pull it out, and let's see where we can go from here. I see a lot of people here, and that's really good. And I want to kind of have a little bit of energy for myself in the background. Can't put it too loud for you guys because they'll cut the video. So let's go to and say hello to everybody. And actually, I see that Dave is here, Dan is here, Lisa's here, and James is here. And I'm going to start off this round with James. All right. How you doing, James? I hope you're good. We can actually say we're officially into the summer months, and that to me is awesome. A lot of great things going on. I've been actually working on some stuff that will be up in a while, but it's great. I'm working on being creative again. I'm painting. The whole thing is open. So here we go. Let's see what we got for you today, James. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's funny. I actually thought this was going to be the first card pulled earlier today, and I am right. The first card and the card for you today is the turtle. Okay, kind of summer fun, right? Water and land. Okay, so we look at that today as right now it's a everybody's kind of transitioning with the earth into the summer months, and so are the animals. Okay, so spring has been here. Everybody's laid their eggs, and I had blue jays here for a couple weeks that were kamikaze parents, which was fun. But it's that transition that I'm being shown for you, James. It's like you're coming into a very positive kind of workspace. I'm just gonna. It's actually saying kind of a workspace. So this is kind of related to either what you do, and I don't know if you work or you're stay at home. I don't know where you're at, but they're showing me that projects that you have kind of goals for yourself, whether it's at work or at work home, right? Like Sean, he's doing this magnificent bathroom tiling job in his house. So that's also described as work. So anyway, this is going to be a great time for you to get things done that you've been wanting to get done for a while. And the reason it's so good, it's because you're on solid ground, but you can also step back when you need to based on how you're feeling. So it's like water, which renews and regenerates and rejuvenates, and then the land, which grounds, and most of us are pretty steady on our feet on the ground, right? So this is what you're walking into right now, and it's kind of going to be back and forth. But with the turtles, you have the opportunity to cleanse it, get rid of it, or step onto the land and embrace it. So you've got that really good kind of cycle karma, and it's kind of like showing me an infinity sign. So you've got that to work with, and for me that's positive. So things that you've been wanting to do or whatever, now's the time to do them. It's a great feeling. The energy of the earth is really good. There's still some shaky stuff going on all over, but it's not going to directly affect you. So that's your card tonight, James, and it's the turtle. All right, so I hope that resonates a little bit for you. I know summertime, I worked a lot in the summer. My job actually kind of went back and forth. We worked all year because I was at the hospital, so it was different. But when summer came, people's attitudes changed, the energy changes, and it's just we need to all tap into that and pull that energy into ourselves to help us each day get through our days. Okay, so I'm going to go down the list a little bit more. La 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 la. Lisa, I see you, and I think, hi, Cindy Pinkham. I'm happy to see you here. And all the people, thank you for joining us here on the family. Okay, I know that Lisa somewhere above had asked for a card, so I'm going to pull the card for her. Now, let's see what I can get for her. Ooh, they're not wanting to shuffle great. Let's see how I got to cut them. Oh, they want me to cut them. Well, I also have, because he's being a brat, but I've got him kind of stuck in a circle from around him, and that's Fred. And Fred is carved from garnet, which is my birthstone. But Fred has only given me his name and the fact that his sisters are the Pointer Sisters, which, you know, Spirit always has interesting humor. And Fred won't tell me anything else. I told Carrie, some stuff happened with him yesterday, and I told Carrie Greenaway, who I always tell you guys, her crystals are amazing. I told her, yeah, I don't know what you did with him at the house, but he's a brat. And she laughed. She says, "You've got him now." I said, "Yes, I do." All right, so I've got all my crystals and stones surrounding me the way they wanted me to put them, so that helps kind of make that connection too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so your card today, Miss Lisa, is the lion. Okay, so the lion shows itself when well, it's got a few different meanings, but it's like telling me to jump to the point. And right now it's about owning your own power, stand in your own power. Lisa, it's like being very loud, and it's standing there very much in charge of the situation, and it's saying, don't hide behind stuff like emotions and what have you. Just deal with it and get through it, because you've got everything in your toolkit that you need to have in order to move through whatever this is. But they're telling me to tell you specifically, stand in your own power. Okay, part of that is, yeah, so many times, and I know I've done this in the past, and sometimes I still do it, we put ourselves kind of to the back of the list, right? We're always letting other people kind of say things and do what they need to do, and we help them, and then we get so tired to the back end of it when it finally gets to a calm point, and nobody's kind of standing up and saying, hey, I can help you. So right now I'm being told, stand in your power, and basically don't take on the world. Okay, because some of the things that are out there and around you right now, they're really not concerning you, and you don't really need to help, because people need to stand up on their own sometimes. And it's not that you're wishing them bad or you're not going to help them in the future, but right now it's about you standing in your own power. And also part of it is health related, kind of. It's like you've had things going on where you're not feeling 100%. And part of that is because, again, they're telling me you're giving away your energy. So hang on to it and stand in your own power, but stand in it for yourself. If you do that, some things will also kind of even out, and you'll be surprised, because some people will say, hey, can I help you, instead of the reverse of you, can I help you? Okay, because that's the way I feel you always are, and this is what they're showing me. But you need to stand in your own power, whether that's to relax, meditate, whether it's to sleep, whether it's to sit outside in the sun, whether it's to take a hot shower or a cool shower, or chill in a tub, or eat your favorite food. It doesn't matter. You need to stand in your own power to feed your soul and balance mind, body, spirit. Okay, so that's what's going on with you. And okay, so they're also telling me to tell you to do the 7 breaths, which I do with my clients when I read for them privately. We do the 7 breaths, starting from the north, the south, the east, the west, above, below, and within. And with each of those, I take in a deep breath and I hold it, and then I release it to that direction. And I'm being told that that'll help you feel better, and it'll help ground you. Okay, so that's your card today, Miss Lisa, and it is the Lion. Okay, so I see Cindy. I see. Oh, let's see what we have here. How are you? I hope you're doing. Yes. How does your one? Oh, okay. All right. So if you guys want a one-on-one, and I'll give you a card right now, just go to my website at bearmedicinewalker.com. I don't really put it up here a lot, and Lee and I are just doing my show, Spiritually Paranormal, which I haven't done in a while, so I'm trying to get back in the flow of things. And I actually thought you guys would enjoy kind of hearing about how we go through the processes we've gone through and throughout our years of doing stuff like this, and how we're involved with spirit. So it's not going to be a reading show, but it will be him and I chatting this coming Thursday. And I'm going to start doing these once or twice a month with other practitioners that are in the paranormal, but they do things very spiritually. And it's a chance for you to get to know some people. So people that are worthwhile knowing, right? Okay, so Raquel, let me see what I can get for you today. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so whatever's going on with you today, your card today is the possum. Okay, I love possums. You guys have heard me talk about them here before. They got along with my dog. They get along with my cats, although my cats don't go outside anymore because they're too old. But I've had them walk in the house with the cats, walk in the house when I had Boone around, and, you know, like they're part of the family. And of course, I didn't let them stay, but they're a very valuable critter for the ecosystem, right? Because they take care of ticks, and they take care of mosquitoes, and they take care of fleas. They take care of all the yucky stuff that we don't want in our house or on our pets. Okay, so the possum showing today, though, is about the fact that you need to kind of stand your ground. And this is what possums do. Everybody thinks they're ugly. Everybody thinks they look like rats, but they're not. And they're actually very timid. The only time you'll see them, I know, Pip, the only time you'll see them kind of stand up and hiss is when they're cornered. And obviously anybody that's locked into a corner and can't get out is going to try to be the fiercest thing or person in that corner, right? So this is what it's being said to you right now. Don't get into that position of feeding the I feel trapped fear, okay? It's saying don't feed those negative fears. Okay, and you just need to kind of chill. And one of the things the possum also does is it'll just drop, like it'll be on all fours. And if it really is freaked out a lot, or sometimes when it has babies with it, it just falls over and plays dead, right? It's not really dead, but it plays dead. And you can actually go over and touch them and they don't even move. So this is what I'm being told that you need to kind of be aware and be able to do. Don't let the fears of the outside world affect you. Kind of just remain chill and just like don't think about that outside stuff. And there's so much out there in the world right now that can make us all a little crazy. I actually turned on the news this morning, and as quick as I turned it on, I turned it off again. I don't want to know, okay? Because so much of it is being, it's involved with this switch that's being thrown. Sort of the way they explain it to me is like a reset for the earth. It's about a reset for people, and that's the place that we're going into now, all of us. Okay, where we're going to fit in that is up to each of us. So they're telling me stick to your rules, stick to your boundaries, stick to things that are important to you. Don't mess in with other people's stuff. Let them sort their own stuff out. But as long as you do that and kind of resonate that back to yourself that you got this and you don't really need to think about this, that, or the other thing, you'll be fine. So don't lay down and roll over and pretend you're sleeping. That's not going to work. Just kind of own it and walk forward and you'll be fine. And this is your card today is the possum. Wow, wind is blowing. Wind is blowing today, but it feels good. Weather's kind of crazy, just kind of crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go back down a little bit farther because everybody, hi Pamela Crawford, how are you? Oh, and Pad Chicago must be here because I must have missed her or the thing went crazy. Because I didn't see her. Hey, yo, 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 yo. I'm gonna pull you a card because you asked me a while ago, and I said yes, I'll get on it, and I will pull you a card. I don't know if you guys have noticed it or any of you that are kind of tapped into your spiritual right now, but energies are really cool. For the past, I want to say 5 days, I have had. Oh, what is this? Ooh, something got backed up crazy. Gotta reshuffle these. Hang on, hang on. They all got switched sides. And I hope that, oh, and this one did too. What the heck? Woo! Somebody's messing with me. Oh, yes, they're all mixed up. What the hell? I got cards the wrong way and the right way and upside down and inside out. Let me get these fixed here and then I'll shuffle them again. So hang on, David. Yeah, the energies have been really kind of crazy, but they're good crazy. Nothing bad. There we go. Nothing bad. It's all kind of it's making a lot of people more aware of did it again. What the heck? It makes us all a little more, hang on. I keep finding things. They're all like inside out and backwards. You know how like you do a 52 card pickup and all of a sudden all your cards are the wrong way. Hang on, I got the lids on them and I got the, this is just strange. Okay, all right, so let's try this one more time. Like for real. Like you see them, right? That's the front, this is the back. All right, now I think they're all right again, so let's try it one more time. Yeah, the energies have been really playful, and for a lot of people, the spiritual side of us are really tapping into the what I call the in-between. So we're getting more messages, we're learning to pay more attention to them, all that good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna cut these because this was like insane. And just need you to be aware of it. So if you're feeling it, you know, don't feel bad, don't feel scared. It's just kind of, they're trying to give us more information that we need to be able to move forward in our lives, right? Okay, David, here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, those are like really shuffled up good this time. 72 card pickup, I swear. Okay, yo, your card today is the spider, okay? Grandmother spider is very important within my culture. She's very revered, and basically she's tied in with creating your life, okay, creating your life path. And the web, which is the dream catcher, and that's what she's the one, that grandmother spiders, who brought that to the people as a gift for honoring her and not killing her. So she developed the dream catcher that connects and picks up all the negatives, only allowing positives to pass through. So this is where you're at right now. This is all about you taking charge and doing what you need to do to better your life, to better yourself, to balance yourself better, by weaving your own dream catcher, your own life pattern, your own life cycle, your own life path. Okay. And they're showing me the dream catcher, there's a few spots that got little holes in them, so the webbing's kind of broke. So they're telling you to go up and reshore them. And basically they're put there for the fact that we sometimes need to understand that we have to fix certain things or strengthen them so that we're in a better place ourselves. Okay. So, we're not always happy about taking care of this stuff in our lives. I don't like it. I don't like sitting down and looking and my garbage disposal doesn't work and I had to call somebody who's coming to fix it tomorrow. I waited like 4 months. Okay. I don't like doing that. And I can't get under the sink anymore, but that's okay because I've got somebody to do it. So they're also telling you that within the dream catcher, you've got people and spirit positioned around to assist you to do things. And sometimes, like I said, we don't like it has to be done, but it needs to be done. So that's what I'm getting for you today. And just continue your journey. And it's going to be a little up. It's going to be a little down. It's going to be a little tilt-a-whirl. But it's not so bad that you can't handle it. And they're saying, just breathe. Everything will be okay. And that's grandmother spider telling you that web's looking good, yo-yo. All right. I hope that resonates for you, my dear. All right, so I'm going to go down a little bit farther. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, Miss Kay. How are you? And hello, Miss Cheryl. And if Emily's around, Emily, let me know you're around. She asked me to help her out the other day, and then she had crazy stuff going on, and she couldn't get with me. And then when she did, I wasn't around. And I will pull you a card, darling, if you're here today. Okay? All righty. Here we go. All right, Miss Cheryl. I like your glasses. Happy day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, this is interesting. You today, my dear, have got the bat, okay? A lot of people, I don't like bats. I don't like them. Well, the usual places that we find them is probably why we don't like them, because if we go out in the daylight, they're usually sleeping because they're nocturnal. And I know I've had them when I had my horses and they were in the barn. And I'd go in there and it would be kind of dark till I opened everything up and they would fall and they'd get in your hair. And yeah, they do startle you because they're trying to get out of your hair or get away from you because you've startled them. But bats on the whole are really good. I like having them here out by the lake because they hunt mosquitoes and they hunt what we call fish flies here, but they look like they're a sticky kind of look like a dragonfly body, and they're just sticky and they're everywhere, and their life cycle is only like 2 days, I think, and I don't understand why, but they're just kind of icky. And these bats take care of them. So I'm all about the bats, okay? And the bats also talk to us about, obviously, using your other senses, and that's where the term blind as a bat comes from, because bats are eye blind, but they're not blind because they've got sonar and they can hear. and they can make noises so they can see things and go move around things. And this is what it's about for you today. It's about being able to maneuver around things that aren't serving you, that aren't good for what you've got going on, or are not on your path. It's like, don't pay them attention, just pay attention to where they are so you can avoid them. Okay, avoidance is key here today for you, because I'm getting that there's going to be some stuff that's going to kind of come up for you, and it's going to be like, really, do I have to deal with it? And the thing is, no, you don't have to deal with it. So that's why the bat's telling you, use all your senses, not just what you see, but use everything else too, so you can actually hear and trigger that. If it's important and it really needs to be addressed by you, that's fine. But if it's not, and other outside influences is trying to get you involved in stuff, let it go. It's not worth the time and effort that you would put into it, and it would not be appreciated anyway. All right, there you go. That's your card today, and it's the bat. Okay, now you get a drink of water. And yes, Pamela, I see you. Going down the list, and I just lost the list. Hang on, kids. It just went bananas. Okay, so let me find that down. Chloe, simply the best. Simply the best. One of my favorite Tina Turner songs. Yeah, I probably shouldn't sing. I'm not really that great at singing. Okay. 100 in Chicago. It's 90 here in Taos. So, but I'm good because we got a nice cross. I was actually, honest to God, thinking about you the other day, Sharon. Honest to God, it was 2 days. It was on the weekend. Today's Tuesday, right? So it would have been Sunday. And then I thought about it again yesterday, and I thought, wow, I haven't seen Miss Sharon around in a long time online. How are you? I hope you are well. And hi, Margaret. And hey, Lee Bowen, how are you? I love you and miss you. And we just keep missing each other. I miss talking with my bud. All right, so I love you very much. Give Ange a hug for me too, eh? Okay, so we're going to go down a little bit here. I am well tonight, Miss Margaret. I am doing well. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying on top of things and being okay. Oh, Cheryl. You see this? See this line around my face? I get it. And even my scalp was scorched. I went out 2 weeks ago and I didn't even think about it. I will give you a card. I will, DJ. I didn't even think about it because it was at my daughter's godson's first birthday, and we were just all sitting outside, and I really didn't think about it. I come home, and I look like a freaking lobster. That's not fun. Put some aloe on it, Cheryl. Put some aloe on it. All right, let's see what I've got for Leah Wilson. Okay, let's see what I've got. Thanks for stopping in too, by the way. And I don't know if y'all are having it snow pollen this week for you, but I got up this morning and pollen, it was so thick in the air you could actually see it falling out of the sky. It was kind of crazy. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yep, 7. Okay. So your card today is the doe. Okay. Now, the doe comes across when we need to take better care of ourselves. We need to nurture ourselves. So they're literally telling me to tell you, you need to do better when it comes to yourself. You need to take better care of yourself. Sometimes, and I'm famous for this and have been for the past few years, we don't always do things that are healthy for us, or we don't always want to do things that are healthy for us. So we have to kind of make it a conscious thought in our head that we're going to eat better, physically be more active than we normally have. We need to kind of step up to the plate and take care of us to be better, okay, to be who we're supposed to be. And this is all what the dough is bringing through for you, is like you can take care of many things in your life. You're good at a lot of different things, but the thing you need to focus the most on right now is self. Doing better, being better, loving the world better, enjoying things better. It's all about you giving that nurturing energy for your soul. And I kind of feel like a little of it's been like down a little bit, whether it's your mood or what, but then it's like not consciously thinking about what you need to do to help yourself to become who it is that you want to be, right? And they're also telling me you can't look to the past because the past can't be changed. So just let it go and be the best you can be each day. Focus on you, mind, body, spirit each day. And when you do that, you'll be able to have better experiences with the people that are in your sacred circle. You'll be able to communicate better with people. You'll be able to connect with life, all life, creation of, the plants, the waters, the elements, the critters, the people. You'll be able to do it better. But you literally have to concentrate and nurture what it is you need to have, be, and step up and do to become your best self. And that's an awesome card because it's just telling you you're worthy of it and you need to do it. And you need to understand that you are worthy of many things, but it starts with you. So you have to look in the mirror every morning, as I've told some people, and say, I really like that person who's looking at me in the mirror. I like them a lot. That's a hard thing for us to say sometimes, and it starts at home. So this is what they're telling me to tell you. Nurture yourself, okay? And that's the dough. I hope it resonates for you, my dear. Okay, so, let's see. I got you a card, yo. I already did, yo. I'm glad, James. I'm glad that made sense. I don't remember what I said now, but I'm glad it made sense. Okay, let me do a card. All right, well, solstice is fun because it's summer. And before I go tonight, I'm going to do a prayer with all of you for the solstice, okay? We're going to put a prayer up for everybody for positive things, okay? All right. I wish I could travel to different. Oh, I forgot. I am going to be traveling next year. I'll have to tell you guys about that. That's exciting. I would like to be able to go 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to places like Easter Island and stuff. Well, and it's really funny because your card is actually an elemental, and that's what today is all about. And it's fire, okay? The element of fire. Okay, so fire has two sides. It has a good side, right, where it can ignite things, bring us heat, bring us light. It can cleanse, okay, like up here. And I'm sure they do it other places too, but the Department of Natural Resources comes in and they set fire to certain sections of land so it'll like kill out the dead and then bring up the new things, right, the new growth. So the element of fire is really super strong, and you need to know how to wield it. Okay, by wield it, I mean to control it or form it or how it fits into your life. Okay, and so fire is talking to you, and it's okay, it's a representation. Remember that, people who are watching? I don't want anybody going out and starting a fire. That's not what the element of fire is about. But for you, it's about, okay, everything has been scorched and you've got new growth coming up now. and it's just permeating all the other avenues of your life. So it's like seeping out. So it's done the cleansing, and now you're starting to get new growth. Now you're feeling empowered. Now you're kind of standing in your own, but really owning it. And this is what fire does. Fire is a force. And this is what they're telling me to tell you. Fire is a force. That's what you are. You're a force. You're powerful. You're energetic. You know you can get through certain things. You know that you're doing your best, and you do your best always. And the fire is actually commending you for everything you've done to this point. But that energy and that elemental will continue in the future to assist you as you call upon it for that assistance. Okay. And for the solstice, it's fires, it's ceremonial. It's, like I said, it's heat, it's fire. We cook with it. We do all these amazing things with it. And this is what's happening within your own life. It's change, right? It's bringing in new growth, but it's change. It's not the old, it's the new that's growing. So that is your card today, Miss K. And I hope it resonates with you. Okay. All right. So let me go down a little bit here. Well, I don't know. Can I? Yeah, I can read a card for you. No problem. Hang on. Hopefully they won't be 52 card pickup again. Oh. You guys probably won't see me. I'll be on Tuesdays and I'll pop in and off my social medias, but I'm really working at home. I'm working on, like I said, I've got paintings going. I've got some pottery going. I'm working on spirit walkers. And hopefully by the time I get everything back from the kiln, sometime middle summer, I'm going to be putting everything up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'm also working on updating my cards that I use here. We are all related cards, and I have the new deck coming out with the angels. So I'm doing a lot of things. I got my hand in a lot of fires, so to speak. And but I'll be around. And if you need me, just contact me or email me or Facebook message me. I'll be around. Okay. All right. So your card today is the Gull. Okay. So the Gull is The Gull is bringing forth the fact of well-traveled, kind of new experiences. And it's kind of like also, you know how when you see the seagulls outside, when you see them either by water, we see them at the store, they get in the lots by the fast food restaurants telling people they want food. They're actually a very intelligent bird. And they kind of fly sometimes when the wind is really right, and they stay in one spot. They look like they're flying, but they're just in one spot. They may go up a little or down, but they're just in that one spot. And this is what I'm getting for you. It's like you've flown, you've done, you've accomplished, you've survived, just like the gulls. Long time, right? And they don't disappear. They just get stronger as they grow. And then as they're fed. So for you, it's like information that you're fed. And it's like you feel like you're in that one spot, just kind of winging it, so to speak, in that one spot, and that you're not moving forward the way you want to. But it is because spirit and the universe are putting you where you need to be able to step up, to be the best. Again, the best that you can be for you, okay? May not seem like it right now or at certain points, but it is. And in the long run, which they're showing me the gulls, right? In the long run, it will be better for you. It will give you more experience, and it will put you and position you exactly where you need to be for the next step. So that's what I'm getting, and that's your card for today, Miss Sarah. It is the seagull. I hope it resonates with you. Okay, so going down the list. Emily, where are you? Hi, Tracy Booth. How are you? I always love seeing you. You crack me up. And she's saying to everybody, hi, Ghost Dimension family. And she loves you too. All right. So, Dawn. Okay. I will pull a card for you, Miss Dawn. Hi, Gail Eckelkamp. Eckelkamp. Yep. Oh, that's a cool name. Eckelkamp. Wow. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Some new faces. I always like to see new faces. Okay, so hang on. Got to keep the pipes wet inside. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Dawn, your card today is the ant. Okay. And what the ant is representing here today for you is we've got all this extra energy, right? Energy is just flowing through people right now that are aware of it, that can tap into it to utilize it to do things we need to get done, or to go to the goals that we've set and enjoy them. But it's all about the rewards for you. Okay, so this ant is actually a single ant, and it's pushing a droplet of water. Okay, and they're very powerful. And as you can see, size-wise, the ant is probably pushing 4 times its size and weight, probably even more than that. And this is what they're telling me you can do. An ant is also a community member. They do work together when somebody needs it within the community. They all assist each other to reach that goal. But right now, you're at the point of reaching this goal that you set, or something that's going on that you wanted to have happen, a situation or whatever. And this is your kind of crowning moment, they're saying. So enjoy that, and don't be wary of it or put fear into it, because sometimes things that and Carrie Greenaway and I were just talking the other night about this. Sometimes we get things, or things happen to us that we've set in motion, and we maybe set it as a goal, but when it comes back, it's not quite the way we thought we'd get it back, but it's still the goal. And this is what it's telling me. You've pushed, you've worked, you're doing everything you're supposed to do. So just enjoy it when your goal is met. And again, you might be surprised how it's met, but it doesn't matter, because it's still coming in for you. And yeah, so that's your card, and I hope it resonates with you. And it is the ant. And I'm sure you all can see the old man behind me getting back on the his little spot on the bed. He's 20, so he's doing good. I don't care. He's eating, he's getting up and down, he's walking. He looks really old, but that's okay. All right. I'm going to go down the list again. Thank you again for everybody that's watching and enjoying and putting your energy into it. Ah, la, 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 la. Okay. Yeah, sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. Cats drive me crazy. Mulan, my Siamese, where I think she's out in the window in the front room by the lake. She's 19. He's 20 behind me, and then Tux, wherever he is. I just took him in from a stray, and I've seen him around. I think he turned 6 this year, the vet said. So I have all ages. But my senior cats, one has huge energy, and he actually, for 20, he's getting around fine. He doesn't have any health issues. He eats well. He uses the potty well. He walks. He gets up and down on furniture. I'm like, I'm not putting them away just because of that. Oh, okay. There you go. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome, yo. I would do it too. It's awesome. Okay, so what else have we got here? Possums are very cute. I really like possums, and the baby possums are even cuter because they sit on mom's back and they just clutch with their little paws. It's really cute. Woo! All right, so we're going down. Oh, hang on, guys. We just lost the stuff of stuff. Hang on. This is like acting really weird today. My daughter got me that blanket. It's super soft and it's got Sherpa on one side. And you can see who took it over, right? But he loves it and he's 20, so I allow it. Okay, let's see. I can get you a card, Martha. Yes, I can. And I'm sorry, I'm just kind of like, hi from Wales. Stephen Smith is in the house. Hey. All right, let's see what we can get for Margaret. Teragram, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what's going on with you? Because I'm feeling a little bit like your energy's down a little bit, Missy. Not sure what's going on with you, but grandfather's son pops up for you today, and which is great because the solstice, right? It's all about the day. It's all about grandfather's son. So this is about healing energy, though, for you. This is what's coming through is yeah, it's all about healing energy for you. And it's like, I don't know what's going on with you, but you need to just take the time, and you have to have a little patience because it's going to take a while to get through whatever this is. But the outcomes are going to be okay. It's just going to be a longer process than you want it to. And believe me, I understand that. I'm going through processes myself. And sometimes, we get impatient, but, it didn't take a second to get to where we are. So it's not going to take a second to fix. And this is what they're saying. But the healing energy with grandfather son is what's coming down for you. And it's like really, really super strong. So just allow that to happen and accept it. I also feel like your spirit family, and you have like angels around you, right? And the angels around you are also trying to bring in these healing energies for you. So just accept it and roll with it, and allow the positive spirits and the divine energy from the angels. Like I said, I don't, I talked about this before. I don't necessarily call angels. It's a divine energy. It's a different kind of energy that you hear, and it's a different vibration that you hear. So, but this is being presented to you. So you're being watched over and you're being taken care of. So just allow the healing to begin or continue as it may be. Okay, so that was your card today. And it was grandfather's son. Okay, so I am coming around the mountain. Let me look. I gotta look. I'm hoping. Oh, don't you love it? I love it. My cats do that too. They're like something that's funny. All right, so we're gonna go down a little more. I can do that. I can. Stephen Smith. I think I saw you last time here. Okay, Miss Long. Let me see what I can get today for you. Ooh, when I go towards your energy right now, I feel like kind of like it's making me like a little dazed, I guess would be how I would put it. Like there's a lot of energy there and you're not sure like where to put it. And then because you have this lot of energy, it's kind of like what happened to me this morning. I got up and I was all full of this energy, and all of a sudden I felt like, bam, somebody smacked me into a wall. And it was like, okay, what was that for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, and apparently they're telling you to slow down a little bit with whatever's going on. And I kind of feel like it's your mind playing over and over with stuff. So, yeah. But your card today is a jaguar, the black leopard, the black panther. It's got many names out there. It's a, 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 recessive gene that makes them solid black. They are definitely leopards, but this is how they come out, and it's not as abundant as we think it is. So most of them are born with spots, and these guys have spots too, but because the rest of their coat is black, you have to really look close to see it. It's really interesting. Okay, so the panther is trying to get you to focus. That could be why I was feeling so dizzy. Thank you so much. And it's kind of like you've got this stuff and you want to, like, you've put your wants, your needs, and you've put your goals of things that you want to have happen, or you want to do, or, you know, what you want to be, where you want to be in your life, and you've kind of pushed, but you're not being patient enough. And the panther, the jaguar, comes through because they're very revered in culture with reason. They're very respected for reason, but they also represent like mystical magic. They have ability to blend in because they're so dark. You can't see them at night very well. And this is kind of what they want you to do. They want you to be more patient and stealth-like while you're watching and waiting for whatever this is that you're trying to have make happen. And it's kind of like, well, thank you so much, because it's smacking me right now, but it's kind of like putting the stop on stuff with you right now, because you're trying to move faster than you should, because there's things you need to be aware of before you get to that point that you want to be. And it's like they just kind of slammed into me and says, tell her to slow down. Doesn't mean you have to stop. Doesn't mean you're not going to meet that goal. But it does mean that you need to slow down and slow your mind down. It's like just twisting and spinning, and it's like a whirlwind, and it's like you can't shut off. And that's how I was last night when I went to bed. I was really tired, but then I couldn't shut my brain off, right? We have to learn how to do that so that things rest, and so that we're brought knowledge and things to us in our sleep time, right? Because I do, I dream walk, so I can go to people to work on them, work on problems, work on health issues, because I can dream walk. And I've done this all my life, and this is like where you're at. You're stuck in this like space and you don't want to stop. So the transition between rest and being fully awake is kind of being interrupted, and they're kind of intertwined. So you need to slow down and be patient. Okay, big deal. They're like, stop. And that's your card, the jaguar. Hope that resonates. And I don't want to be smacked anymore. So yeah. Ah, la 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 la. Okay, so let's see what Cheryl said. She found a crystal on the beach. Oh, cool. That's really cool. You found it on the beach? That's awesome. You know, another cool thing you can find, and I know it's here in the United States somewhere, and I don't remember where it is. I have a friend that actually creates jewelry with it, is sea glass, because it's actually all colors, but it's made by the waves pounding on rocks over time, and it's sea glass, and it's covered. Beautiful stuff. Okay, who's yelling? I have been having some crazy dreams, and in the dreams, I'm giving card readings to my friends, but I don't get the end of the reading as I wake up before the end of the reading. Well, slow down. Okay, you want to slow down and then write stuff down. And if you want to be going back and finding out the end of it when you go to bed the next time, set that intent out and say, hey, I'd really like to know how this ended. And there's a good possibility that you could get the answer. I'm sorry, my head was distracted. Okay, I will keep an eye on it for it. I will let you know as soon as it comes in. Okay, and I'm still missing Emily. Where is she? Okay. Good deal. Good deal. All right. Thank you, Sir Dan. I appreciate, the kids do appreciate, and they appreciate it, and we'll put you on the list. Shirley Pritchard. I would love to give you a card. Let me do that. All right. Oh, clear quartz. Those are cool. I've got lots of them. I've got one here, and I don't know if I have shown this to you guys yet or not. I don't remember. I have a lot of quartz. I work with quartz a lot. I have this huge bear out of quartz. I have quartz all around me. I just got this piece of quartz, which is beautiful, but it's mixed with an agate. And I just got this from Carrie. It's a beautiful, really, really strong piece. And this, I have never seen anything like it. Hang on, Shirley, I'm getting to you. I have never seen a piece like this. And to me, it's jaw-droppingly amazing. And this is quartz with stone in it as well, but it's carved a skeleton within it. Isn't that just the coolest thing? With all these little tiny crystals on top. And it's just a very, very, very strong piece. And he needs to go back where he is. Okay, so Miss Shirley, let me see what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That candle is far away from me, and I can tell you I can feel heat from that candle. All right. So your card today is the honeybee. Okay. So the honeybee, which I love bees, and people get them mixed up with wasps. Honeybees are really cool, and they're actually necessary in our ecosystem. And we are losing them. They're slowly beginning to be exterminated by people, by construction that is being done on the planet and tearing up stuff, the normal stuff, humans that destroy, right? Because that's what we do. But the honeybee also brings, like for this, it's like for you, it's like, it's bringing this gentle feeling with it. And I actually feel like this is, okay, hang on. All right, so I've got a man stepping forward with this, an older man, and it's like he's bringing this gentle side to you and extending flowers to you. And again, with the bee, that's what they do. They go to the flowers so they can get the pollen needed and the stuff needed to make the honey at the hive. And they cross-pollinate flowers. They do all kinds of good things. But this man is stepping forward for you, and he's just extending his hands with flowers and saying love. And he keeps doing this and then back to his heart. So it's an older gentleman. I don't know if it it's kind of a spousal energy or no, it's kind of, I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's an older gentleman though, and I'm not really sure but he's like this very patiently crossing his arms and looking at me and telling me, just listen to me, Bear. Not really sure. Again, and he's saying like the hearth, the flowers, it's like fall. So I don't know if fall resonates with you at some point, but it's coming through regardless. It's an older gentleman. He's not. Okay, so anyhow, it's representing like autumn. So it's like missing the whole section of the summer. It's like autumn. So it's like kind of watch for some signs in autumn time. So in the fall months, like September forward, couple months. And there's going to be some things there. And he's yelling prizes, prizes. Prizes or surprises? Prizes. So he's not real clear. But it's like things are going to happen at that point. So a lot of stuff that you've been working with or have had happen to you to this point in your life, you will see results from that more towards the autumn months. And it's all positive and it's all good. And this man is sharing love with you, but it's a gentle love. It's like big hugs. And this would be somebody that has lived his lifetime when you've been here walking on the planet in the human with him, but he has already expired, and it was a while ago. So nothing new, but he also wants you to know that he's around you and he always listens and tries to assist you when you ask for help with stuff. So, Miss Shirley, that is your card today, and I hope it resonates. Sorry, I went off the track there a little bit, guys. And yep, he threw the card on the floor. So again, he's telling you, don't forget. And I almost get a sense of he liked the gardening end of things, like outside and like to be outside. And he's really making me work for this. So yeah, that's your card, Shirley. And I hope it makes sense and isn't off the rails too much. And it's the bee, the honeybee. All right. Okay. Yeah, rose quartz, I've actually got a new piece coming, but I have boulders that are really big, and then I have rose quartz here. But I have an issue because whenever I touch them, they charge. So they go from pink to white, and you can see these are white. And here's a little bit of what's left on the pink. So yeah, they're healing stones, and I try not to play with them too much because they change. But they're good because then they're charged to help people. So, anywho, let's see what I can get here. Oh, we just jumped again. Hang on, guys. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sing. You're welcome, Shirley. It is like, ooh. Ooh. Okay, going down the list here. I'm going down the list. All right. Oh, yep. Doe, a deer, a female deer. You're right. I grew up with that. So that's good. All right. So, it just did a thing. I will. Debbie Horn, how are you? I will give you a card. I don't think I've ever given you a card, or if I did, it's been a while. I hope you're well, and I hope you're enjoying Solstice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so, well, it came up in 72 cards. It came up for you too, Deb, the possum. Okay, so for the possum with you, I am, okay, they're being really funny. The possum for you is tried and true. That's what they said. Can't make that up. Because it's about how you utilize, kind of like how you're when you're you feel like your defenses are up, or you need to defend yourself, or you need to get through stuff and you don't want to deal with it. It's kind of like you're like the possum. You just keep going and minding your own business and doing what you're supposed to do. And that's a superpower. They just said, this is your superpower, Debbie. And it's not that you're not aware of what's going on, but you don't choose to engage with it because it's not a positive thing that's occurring, or positive people that it's occurring with. So this is your superpower. So remember that everybody has purpose, and you have purpose, and the way you do things might be very different from other people, but it's still the way you do things, and it's awesome. Don't get down on yourself about stuff. Just remember you're a vital part of this magical kind of weaving of humans that are on Earth. And it takes all kinds, good, bad, indifferent people, doesn't matter. But when we rise above to what we're supposed to be doing into our full potential, that's when we're living and setting examples for others and imprinting on others. So your superpower, that is the possum, you take time to figure things out and mull over and allow them to give you a clear response so that you know how you need to be and do things. So I'm being told to tell you, just continue down that path. And if you need assistance, put it out to this universe. Your spirit family will hear it. If you put it out to, if you believe in what the humans call angels, that divine energy, whoever it is that you need to put out to it, and they will assist you. But for the most part, you've got it. You've got it. You're being the best person that you can be. Even when little things come up and you might feel like you're struggling a little bit, don't worry about it, because don't second guess yourself. They keep saying, just do and walk how Debbie's supposed to walk. And it's very important for you to not get lost in other people's like energy, or don't let other people kind of steal your thunder. Don't get lost within their bullshit. Just keep doing what you need to be doing, because what you're doing is the best for you. And it's also usually leveling a little higher than other people are, especially at this time the world is in right now. There's a lot of ugliness out there in the world. So know you're on a good path and stay on it, okay? So that is your card, and it's the possum. And thank you very, very, very much, Miss Cindy. The kids will appreciate it. And I will make sure that they put your name on the board. Miss Cindy Plume. Oh, hang on, Cindy. I got to see what Shirley said. That's probably what it is. He's an older gentleman, and he was like, he just kept saying, I'm here, I'm waiting. And it's like, I'm not doing that kind of read today. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to be there. So Shirley, just talk to him out loud. He's there. I had a lot of that happening because of Father's Day, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, Cindy. Your card today is the Badger. Okay. So the Badger, I actually had one of those 2 years ago. We were shocked that it came down here by the lake. And it was huge. And Boone was still alive at the time. So I guess it's been more than a couple years, but it was as big as Boone, and Boone was like 54 pounds. This sucker ran up my neighbor's tree, in the cedar tree, and it just sat there hissing at us. And we left him be because we weren't trying to hurt him. But they're pretty fierce. And that's what I'm hearing right now for you, is you need to be fierce at this time. There's something going on, and it's like, I keep saying familia. So I'm hearing like family. And it's like, maybe you don't necessarily agree with what's being done or how it's being done, or someone else is giving you grief about something that's being done, how you're handling it or whatever. Just, you can listen, and they're like, say, listen to the fodder. So fodder is like, when they used to, in the old days, they made bullets out of musket balls. The fodder was the extra spray that the lead would kind of drip over and form. So they're saying you can listen to the fodder, but you know that you're doing what you're supposed to do to the best of your ability, and you're not doing it in a what's the word? You're not doing it like maliciously. You're doing it because that's the way it needs to be done. It's kind of like rip the Band-Aid off. It's kind of like you're a rip the Band-Aid type personality, like rip it off, deal with it, and get it done with. You don't want to wait and let it fester. And this is what the Badger's saying, be fierce. And it's literally, they're showing me a badger just standing there stamping his feet, and they stamp them. They actually turn their feet in a little bit, and they stamp up and down their front feet, and saying very much be fierce about it. Okay. And I'm also getting the sunstone point that I've got is meant for you as well. Okay, the sunstone is actually a pretty amazing stone. It's got a mixture. This one has a mixture of crystals in the stone actually inset in it. It's like quite a piece. If you can see, the inclusions are the clear chunks, and then it's got the other around it. And this is like bringing through like old energy, like old, going back to like the Aztec days. This is about and they're saying stand in your power, be fierce. And this is kind of like, okay, so you've put in prayers out to the universe, you've put in thought process, you've put all this energy into this, and this is where the sunstone's going. And they're showing me literally like Aztecs making smoke and fire going up for the prayers and the good of all. And this is where you're at. But whatever you're doing, and I'm still getting the familia type stuff, family stuff. So whatever you're doing it for the right reasons. So don't let anybody push you to do anything different. And you know what? Everybody needs to grow up sometimes. And that's what just came through. That is not me. So, okay, thank you. All right, we're going to go down a little farther. Okay. Hi, Joe Headley. How are you? You're very welcome. All right, guys. Well, I've been on here a little over an hour. I thank you. And Lee's on tomorrow afternoon. And please, please, please remember that Lee and I will be on Thursday afternoon doing Spiritually Paranormal, which I'm finally bringing back because I'm feeling better. But what we're going to be doing is no reading. We're going to be talking with everybody. So telling everybody like how we got to where we are. It's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. And I totally love Lee. He's just an awesome guy. So until next time, guys, we'll see you, and I'll see you here Tuesday. And until next time, stay safe and happy solstice, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk. And let's see you all very soon.
And holy crow, what did I forget? I forgot I was going to do prayer with you guys. So let's do a solstice prayer, okay? The candle is still lit, okay? And it is burning brightly. So I ask you all to add energy to this and bring energy in for yourself and others in positives, okay? So I call to the sacred winds to carry our words to the grandmothers and grandfathers of the north, the south, the east, the west, above, below, and within. I call to the sacred winds to carry my words to the winged ones, the four-leggeds, the plant people, the crystal keepers, the angelic realm, to my brother Christ, to Mother Mary and Magdalene, and to all those that are in spirit that were before us or have walked with us and transitioned. We thank you for all the many blessings that you have bestowed on us to this day and beyond. I ask as I humbly stand before you that you send solstice blessings to all, to better their life, to live healthier, to bring more bounty to everybody, so that they're getting the most out of their days and the days and weeks and months ahead as they can. We honor the solstice and thank you for all that you have brought to us to fruition. I also ask that you try to bring calming energies within the world to help take away some of the hate and the anger that people feel. And I also ask that you bring in infinite amounts of healing energies so that we all can store them in infinite amounts and use them as we see fit in the hours and days ahead for ourselves and for others. I thank all those that have heard our prayers to this day at this moment, and I thank you. So guys, I did forget, but there's the prayer. I love you all. And until Thursday, bear out. Bye, guys.